Hey everyone, it's Riley, and today I'm going to be setting up my bullet journal for the month of March. So as you'll see in a moment, this year I'm using one of the new journals that has been added to my shop. It's this like clay colored linen covered journal. I absolutely adore it, and I will have links to my journals as well as all the other supplies that I'm using down in the description box for you to check out. So as usual, I'm not the type to come up with some like really immaculate theme that takes me tons of time and tons of materials and all that kind of stuff. Instead, I really like to keep it relatively simple. And so today's theme is exactly that. If you're interested in videos like this, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. You can find me on Instagram as well. And let's get in and set up for March. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments what theme you are using in your bullet journal this month. So here's the journal that I'm using. Like I said, it's the clay colored one available in my shop. I also have this same thing, a blank doc grid journal in the color vanilla, and then I have the pre-made bullet journals, undated planners that I have hand drawn for you guys. Those are available in my shop as well in vanilla and moss. So as you may be able to tell already, this theme, I'm doing little bees and a beehive, and I've included bees in one theme before. It was my May theme, the first year that I was bullet journaling on YouTube, which I want to say was 2021. I'm going to link that video up here because I kind of liked it, kind of didn't. I feel like my style has changed quite a bit since then. And like bees weren't the main feature in that theme. They were just kind of a little side doodle. But in this one, they are the main feature. And as you can see, I drew a little hive there using a Tombow marker. I'm forgetting the number right now, 992 maybe, I want to say. And then the yellowish color that I used for the bees is 026. And then this one for the wings is N89. I have like all my favorite Tombow markers memorized, but I actually don't use that light brown very often, but I decided to use it today. And then I'm going in with a small fine liner size 01. And the gel pen that you saw me use was the Uniball Signo. So that's my cover page, basically. I mean, it's not totally done yet, but I wanted to just like tell you guys about the inspiration for some of my themes, because I know I've mentioned it sometimes before, like especially if the inspiration has something to do with like my own life. Like that one time I made a theme based on the cabin that my family had growing up. One time I made one based on one of my son's outfits, whatever. But I used to get this question a lot, especially when I did custom journals and I was coming up with like dozens of themes every month because I was doing like 6 custom bullet journals a month. So I got the question of like, how do you come up with bullet journal themes? And the answer often, not always, is Pinterest. But the thing is, I don't look at bullet journals on Pinterest. I mean, sometimes they show up, but that's not where I get my inspiration. It's from other things on Pinterest. So for example, the one that I did today, this beehive, was actually inspired by a mobile that I saw, like a baby mobile for a nursery that I saw on Pinterest that I thought was so cute. It was like a beehive and then the little things hanging down around it for the mobile were little bees. So I thought that was really sweet. So that's where I got this theme idea from. And that's honestly where I get a lot of my ideas, is just on Pinterest, but looking at other things. Like for example, one time I saw this Bed Bath & Beyond shower curtain being advertised on Pinterest, and I just loved the designs and I turned it into a bullet journal theme. So that's what I do for inspiration. Oftentimes it is a little trip down to Pinterest, but I usually try not to search bullet journal themes because I feel like I have a harder time taking something that someone else has done and making it different. You know, like I don't want to do themes that are really similar or like totally borrowing from someone else. I want my themes to be unique and not like copied, but I do have a hard time doing that when I see, oh, this person did whatever, a cactus theme, and it's already as good as I could want it to be, so what would I change? So I find it helpful to instead just don't even look at bullet journals. Instead, I just take different things and turn them into themes. But of course, you're more than welcome to share my themes. I will not be hurt or anything at all if you use my themes. In fact, I would love it. So if you like this theme, go ahead and use it, and I will be posting a theme ideas video for March as well, and you can feel free to use those too. Tag me over on Instagram if you're into that kind of thing. So anyways, that was my title page and then a tasks page. And again, I just split it into two. I've really been jumping back and forth between splitting it into 2 columns or 4, or splitting it up by week. But this time I'm going with 2, just for work and other. I feel like that basically covers what I need. And I have noticed I get a lot less tasks done since having a baby, so I don't need as many boxes on there because I'm not going to fill them up anyways. So moving on to my calendar here, I don't often use a ruler in my journal, although I have been doing it more in recent plan with me's. I'd say over the past 6 to 12 months, I have been using a ruler more. I feel like some themes just almost call for a ruler and some do not. So this time I decided to use a ruler to make my calendar, and I did all the spacing here the same as I normally do, 5 across by 6 tall, but I added a little bar across the top of each box where I'm going to put the date instead of, I usually just put it down in the corner. Now excuse me, sounds like my son woke up from his nap. I will come back and hopefully remember what I was talking about. Alright, we're back and he's playing with a little crinkly taco toy behind me, so you'll probably hear him from time to time. So yeah, this is the similar calendar spread to the one that I used in March, and I really like how I've been doing that right side lately. I used to just split it into 2 boxes and have one for YouTube posting and then one for kind of my priority tasks each week. I called it my focus for each week, but I really like how it is this way because it's more visually organized, Now in those boxes, I write down the 2 videos that are going live that week, along with if there's any notes for those, I need to submit them early for a certain reason or something, I can put that in there. And then I also write my top task, and it's all in that weekly format, so it just looks really nice and yeah, cohesive. It just makes sense. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm taking my yellow marker and drawing in 2 circles, and those will be for the 2 dates that videos are going live. And yeah, the doodles for this month obviously are really simple. You can see I just drew little ovals with that yellowish marker, and now I'm taking the light gray and 89 and just drawing some really chill little wings, nothing intense at all. And then I'm going in with the black marker and I just outlined everything, the oval, the 2 wings, and then I added 2 stripes down the belly that you can't see super well because the bees are really small. So that's this page here. I'm just writing in the dates, and I'm pretty happy with this month's theme. I really like the colors that I used so far. This journal, the colors are really working for me. I've used that zebra mild liner, the green one that I'm obsessed with, I used for February and January, so I told myself I couldn't use it this month, and I'm still really happy with how these colors turned out. So those are all the pages I'm going to use this month. Is that so? Oh. So let's do a flip through. We've got a title page and a calendar, and that's it for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching my Plan With Me video today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.